Hey, this is a quick tutorial on the new feature that we've added to our checkout pages called countdown timers, and it allows you to create a urgency marker like this on your checkout pages to help and boost conversions. So I'm going to quickly show you how to create this in your CheckoutJoy dashboard. This is your hosted checkout editor in CheckoutJoy, and you'll see there's a new menu option called countdown timers. So going to countdown timers, you see all the options available, and I'm going to quickly run through all the options and show you how it affects the timer. So there's two types of timers. One is a relative timer, which is tracked per customer. So from the first time that the customer visited the page, the countdown timer will continue. So if they visited an hour later, we will subtract that hour, and the timer will continue to run. The other option is an absolute option. We just set an expiry date for the page, and everyone sees the same expiry. So to give you an example, if I save this option now as an absolute timer which expires on the 20th, you'll see that it calculates the difference between now and the 20th of November, which is 5 days, 17 hours, and so on. All right, the next option that we have is the layout option. So your timer can either display inline like this one at the top of your checkout. The other option is to have it as an overlay, which will display either top or bottom like a pop-up or a modal pop-up over the content of the checkout page. So I'm quickly gonna change that to overlay. You can set the position to top or bottom. Let's leave it at bottom, and I'm quickly gonna save. And you'll see the urgency is now at the bottom. So if I open up the page or I refresh our live page, you see this is what we see. So whenever you scroll, they can't escape it. This offer will end in 5 days. That's what the customer sees. Okay, the other option you can set, of course, is the text. That's just self-explanatory. That's the hurry. This offer will end in whatever time. You can change that to anything you want. The expired redirect URL is up to you to decide what happens when the timer actually runs out. So if you leave it empty, nothing will happen. It's just a little soft urgency push, but the customer will still see the checkout page after the timer has expired. Otherwise, if you add a link here, like I did our homepage, then when the timer has expired, when someone visits the page but the timer has already run out, they will be redirected to this page, so they won't be able to access the checkout anymore. So this is a way to put a hard expiry on a checkout page, which means that they will now see this. This will typically be a custom page that you create to say like, sorry, time is run out, maybe give an email form or something like that. So this, you can decide what to do. If I leave this empty, then the timer will just run out, and after that, they will still be able to check out. And the variant, we've got 3 different types of designs at the moment. So the one that you see here currently is the simple design, just a little timer. All of them are pretty much just the text and a timer. It's just a little bit different design. This is the other one. So you've got the time running down in little blocks. So it's just more, it stands out a bit more. And the last one is called big timer, and it's the same concept as this, just a bit bigger in terms of the countdown timer design. I quite like the simple one. And the last thing you can also change, of course, is the color. So it will change the theme of the checkout. I leave it at red because that makes sense for a countdown timer. Yellow or orange will also work. Any dark color will work. It will put the text in white. Or if you have a light color like yellow, it will make the text a bit darker. That's as easy as that. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoy this feature with Black Friday coming up. So any feedback is welcome. Let me know. If you need a different design, if you have an example or anything that you would like to know, please reach out. See you later.